then, yep. So then just go back to you can see Craig up there, so you're good. Yeah, perfect.
Right, we'll do the call to order. Roll call, Claudia Camargo, present. Chris Sutton. Here. Luann.
Here.
Brent. Not present. Craig.
Here.
Thank you. Katie.
Here.
Kelly.
Here.
Allison.
Here.
Kim. Here. All right, so then that is the confirmation of quorum. We do have it. Craig Collins is online. We'll jump right to the approval of minutes of February 18th. They were sent via email. I was not here. If you had a chance to read them in the email that Allison did send out, and if we can get a motion to approve them, or if there's any updates that need to be called out, I would need them from members that were here.
Well, I was here and they look fine to me, so I make a motion to approve it. A second. You were here.
Thank you, Katie. Approval. Luann. Second, Katie. All right, we'll move down to new business. And it is in regards to building 111 North Wayne Street. And it is application number 03182026. And for this certification of appropriateness, Chris will be abstaining from voting or commenting, so it will be up to us, okay? Go ahead, Allison.
I will read the staff report and then we'll have Chris come up for any questions like we usually do with our applicants. So this is on the building at 111 North Wayne Street, if you're familiar with the old Touch of Lace building. The proposed project description: the property owner is proposing replacement of all windows, removal of existing 8 upstairs broken windows, prepping and installation of 8 single hung windows, using standard dark bronze M950 single hung windows with 3 1/4 frame depth, screens with fiberglass screen cloth, glazed 1-inch insulating low E tempered glass with exterior caulking, brake metal head trim and dark bronze, replacement of existing door, tubulate dark bronze door with push-pull hardware at bottom and a sweep, storefront window frame custom, front window and wrap with dark bronze matching the brake and metal trim, wrapping perimeter of opening with color matched dark bronze. Estimated cost for this project is $38,695.74. Applicant is requesting the matching facade grant for $10,000. This complete project will include the replacement and hanging of the 8 upstairs windows, the replacement of the storefront window, and the replacement of the front entrance door. The applicable guidelines on page 34, window states, general understanding and approach. Windows are a primary feature defining the architectural look of a building and are themselves individually important historic places of a building. Original or early windows should be preserved and not replaced unless the window are beyond 50% repair of the original materials needing replaced. And I will bring up the staff report too, so you can start seeing some of the images. Page 75, window states, where windows are beyond repair is defined as over 50% of original window material, not including glass, needing replacement. Any new windows should match the original or early windows in size, shape, light division, operation, and material. The use of aluminum-clad wood systems or composite, non-vinyl windows on primary may be permissible if the new windows closely match the original. Page 54, doors, states general understanding and approach. The character defining features of a historic door, surround, materials, and placement should be preserved. New doors should be in character with the main facade of the historic building. Historic doors should be repaired, installing a weather stripped in frames is preferred method to replacement for improving energy efficiency. Doors beyond repair, as defined as over 50% of material needing replacement, should be replaced with a new door matching the existing door in materials, design, details, panel, configuration, and installation. Page 71, storefronts, states, general guidance and approach. Storefronts are a public face of a commercial building and reinforce the human scale of the district. Historic storefronts are character-defining features of a building and should be preserved. If the storefront needs more than 50% replacement, a new storefront should reflect traditional storefront design with various parts including kickplate, large display windows, transom, and cornice. Original facade elements such as cast iron posts should be retained and preserved. I'll kind of go over a few of the photos on the board. So these are some images of the upstairs windows. I did not pull any photos from inside, but was able to see the inside of the building, and I think Chris can probably attest there has been some water damage in there from leaking through the windows. You can see the frame around it is in pretty bad shape, and then also the broken panels. This is the storefront door. This is not an original door. This would be replaced. And again, I think is latching, but has some definitely deterioration here at the bottom. This is the storefront window. This is going to be the proposed color, that bronze. This is an example. This is not the exact window that they're using, but this is some of the dimensions. So that is an example of the door from the company that I pulled. That maybe yours is a little bit different. But
Yeah.
do you know when work was done last on the Touch of Lace building? It's been quite some time, I think, but not sure. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I know they did the whole front wall, but
Yeah, it's been a little while.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for my staff evaluation, I'll read this and then we'll have Chris come up for any questions. Upon review, the proposed project does comply with the applicable ordinances and the City of Angola Historic Preservation Guidelines. The materials that have been selected for the windows and doors are appropriate for preserving the historic character of the building, and the proposed design and installation are consistent with criteria for windows, storefronts, and doors on commercial historic structures. Based on the submitted materials and project description, staff finds that the proposed work is consistent with historic preservation guidelines. The windows and door materials are identified within guidelines as appropriate for historic properties, and the selected color is also within the appropriate palette. The existing windows and door are beyond 50% deteriorated, making repair impractical and diminishing their ability to properly protect the building. Replacement with historically appropriate materials will restore the building's functionality while maintaining the architectural character and structure of this building. The proposal maintains the overall appearance, proportions, and design intent of the existing openings, ensuring that the improvements remain compatible with the historic character of the building and the historic surrounding downtown area. This investment will contribute positively to the continued revitalization of the downtown district. Replacing deteriorated windows and doors improves the building's structural integrity, energy efficiency, and the visual appearance. High-quality exterior improvements help preserve the historic streetscape, encourage additional property investment, and support a vibrant and attractive downtown environment for residents, visitors, and businesses. After review, staff recommends the certificate of appropriateness for proposed installation. This meets with the city's historic preservation standards. And then we'll have you come up, Chris, if anyone has any questions.
This is a sample of the material if anybody wants to see it.
Is that for the window or the door?
Both.
Both, okay. So they'll both be aluminum then?
Yes.
The door and the
Yes.
window, okay.
Is it the same color? Yeah, it's all the same.
On buttons too.
Yes.
Do you have a picture of the door?
What you
I mean,
Oh, you doing the,
The original door or the
The
proposed,
proposed door, the new door?
which is also what Sutton's has too.
That's the door? Oh, okay.
yeah. I mean, it's similar to that door. It's probably more exactly like our front door.
Yeah. Did you guys buy the building then?
We've had the building here for a long time.
From John?
Yeah. John didn't own it, but yeah.
I did. And wasn't there, here, Claudia, wasn't there work done? Did he have done, like?
Well, the whole
the-
front, I mean,
the
if you
brick?
go to the front of the building, you can tell that the whole
Yes.
front.
Yeah, because we just approved that, what, last year, 2 years ago, maybe? Was it?
Like 5 or 6
Some
years
of the
ago.
brickwork or?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's been some time.
Wasn't it 2 years?
Are the current windows all wood?
Yes.
Is that the current material? Okay.
Nice.
Picture of the front.
Yeah.
And you're not gonna like remove anything of the mortar for the windows, like the frame, you're just gonna install them in the same spot as the windows that are right now?
You mean around the brick?
Yes.
No,
No, it's gonna be the same.
spot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For the storefront, is it gonna be like 3 panes like how it presently is and just popping in?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure.
Not sure
He just
yet.
came and measured it. I think it's gonna be exactly like it is.
Okay.
As far as what I could tell from his estimates, that is what he's doing. So it would be the same shape, same size, just new windows.
And then the back upper one is gonna, once he gets them in, it's gonna need a little bit of brick repair, but they just need to wait till they get them in to see any kind of brick.
It looked really nice, even what they were doing to the inside already. You
Yeah.
can see a big
They've
difference.
been working hard, yeah.
But the storefront doesn't have any posts, does it?
No.
Okay. So that probably, in reality, doesn't, I mean, if they're replaced or any other way, as long as the posts are not there and you're not interfering with that, then
Yeah.
that's, because that's the only
Yeah.
kind of specification of the guidelines.
And those front windows stay the same, they're fine. The big windows down
They're
there.
replacing those, everything. all the
Everything,
windows.
everything. So that's how we did with the.
Front windows
It's
with the
off
same
the
shape.
very, you can't see it, but
Yeah.
the touch of lace, that where that audience behind that is actually all glass.
Oh.
And those are original, I believe that's all staying. He's just doing the bottom. But she's putting a new awning up,
I was gonna ask about that, if
I
she
think
had,
but she needs to, I don't know.
She is putting a new awning up, but she will be on our April agenda.
I was gonna say that's a
Oh, sure.
different.
Yeah, it's different, yeah.
Okay, all right. And probably same if you do brickwork. If you
Yeah,
end up, then
Yeah.
maybe that will be another COA. So we probably, I'm glad that it's not mentioned here, right? So we don't have to
Yeah.
hold this one for that. Just thanks for the info. But I mean, it's pretty simple. I mean, I understand the staff evaluation. It's obviously, we can see the more than 50% damage. Wood can't sustain, right? And the whole fact that it's not the original door kind of prevents
Yeah, the
us
door
from
doesn't
us asking you to keep the same.
Yeah.
It's just because the shape is gonna be different, right? So if anybody questions, that's not the original door, so you don't have to have the same exact design of door. So just wanna make it clear that way, there's no confusion. So So, does anybody else have any comments? I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
From what I could tell, some of the things that have been done, especially on the inside, which is not so much our concern, I'm gonna guess at like 70s maybe is when like that door was probably put in,
Okay.
or some of the
That makes
some of
sense.
the elements. So
This is the same door
The
on my
shed
house.
carpeting led me to believe it's 70s.
I know.
Who put those doors in?
I don't
got
know.
that door on my house.
I think it's for the Historical
I
Society.
painted it red, I painted it purple, I've redone my whole house, that door's gotta go. Now that I see it here, I'm getting rid of my door. I'm done with my door. You talked me into it. Like, that's my door. I hate that door. I love my house, I hate that door.
Any other comments from Kelly or Katie? Or Craig? Yes. Craig, have we,
No comments here.
Katie, Kelly?
Yep.
Okay. Then, any more questions for Chris, since we got her up in the podium? Make worth the time. If not, then we need to move, with a motion, for this, COA. So we have Katie moving forward to do a motion to approve this COA as specified and provided on the certificate. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
And 2 second. So all those in favor to approve this certificate presented to us, say yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
And those opposed, say no. And those abstaining? Those abstaining?
What? Yes.
Yes, Chris is abstaining, just for the record.
For the
Yes, sorry, Chris, we just gotta make sure that everybody's in here.
It's distracting.
So it's been approved by Claudia, by Luann, by Katie.
Is it noted
and
that
Craig.
she abstained or she's recused herself from voting? It doesn't matter, both would be the same, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause that's not on the list.
Yeah, sorry if not, I was gonna say, I need the word. All right, Craig, if, I know you're on vacation, if you wanna stick around, you're welcome. If you need to step away, it's totally understandable.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and step away.
All right, thank you, Craig.
Thank you, Craig.
We will see you soon.
See you soon. Have a good time.
Bring the sunshine back.
Dangerous to step away for elections.
I nominate Craig for president.
True, yeah, that is true.
Hey, Chris, can I ask you a question? When are you gonna start? Like, as soon as,
Start. Yeah, 1st of April.
nice, nice.
I was just got in under the wire.
Do we wanna go down then to the discussion of progress?
Yeah, I saw that. Yes, so we have the progress on 108 South Wayne Street, and I'll bring in some of those images up here. So those that remember and were here, that was a project that we talked about in 2025.
Did you close completely out of Sorry. Like this mouse on this. Okay, there you go.
Okay, Teams is gone, okay. I asked Dan Reinhold to be here today just to talk about some of the progress on the building, and a few changes that had been made. So if you recall, the curved windows here were going to be filled in with the limestone. And mainly because he was not able to find the same kind of material anymore. It was a curved glass, they don't really make that anymore. So he had talked about doing that, but was able to find a product that would still fit in that area with that shape. So he was able to, instead of covering it up and not have the natural light and kind of pay homage to what was there, he was able to find some windows that still fit and that were still in the materials that we had approved in 2025. And he also, on the back of the building, we had talked about doing all shiplap. And in some of his work, Dan actually uncovered underneath that material, there were.
The styrofoam that was sprayed
There
on.
was a styrofoam, so this is in the
Like
alleyway.
insulation.
Installation, yeah.
Kim likes the styrofoam.
Yeah.
Through taking some of that down, there was actually windows that had been behind there. So he was able to, instead of just covering those again, bring those windows back to what the building originally looked like. So I thought Dan could come up and just kind of talk a little bit about the project and
What a
how
nice
excited
surprise.
you are to have it wrapped up, I'm
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
and-
yeah, we are. We're coming back there tomorrow to think out about it. And I did find something that I think we submitted when we did the HPC last year, but it didn't get on the verbiage. I showed Retha, actually, I did have windows in there on the
on the backside.
plans we gave you.
Okay.
Do you have a picture of the backside or no?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know if you wanna hand this around, but this is what we were gonna do. This is the back, so that we ended up just doing 3 and then a single door, but we were gonna do 3 windows there.
Do you have a photo of the spray foam, or are we all familiar with the area he's?
Kim is, he knows what I'm talking about.
Next to him.
Nice. I didn't realize those windows were under there.
Yeah,
Nice
there's-
recovery. That looks really good.
But the thing too with that,
Pretty
Allison,
fun
too,
treasure.
I know.
I wanna bring
Something
up
like that.
is, so we put on their shiplap and people call it different things. So like in that picture, and the best way to put it is like what Kim has on his building, it's like board and batten, but he's got the wood, you know, where you have the sheets and you have the battens on it. I think you can see in that picture what that looks like. So we are doing, according to the historical stuff, we're doing a cement siding on it with the batten strips. So it'll look identical to his, but it'll be hardy plank. It's not gonna be wood or metal or vinyl.
Will actually last a lot longer, not
Yes.
rot, and
And then what my wife ended up submitting with you guys is we're doing one of the colors that was permitted in the Rolodex of the historical
colors.
colors. I think it's like a white. There you go.
So this is the building back here, so this is the area
Oh,
that
wow.
we're talking about.
Do we have a new
Been an
picture?
eyesore for many years, I would say.
Yeah.
And you're gonna, you discovered 3 windows or?
We put 3 in, but there was 3 windows there before too.
Okay.
If I can show you guys up here.
So there's,
So like these, or go ahead, sorry.
no, go ahead, you point and I'll kind of point with you.
Yeah, because we ended up, I'm trying to remember now,
We did 2 here.
we did 2 here, we did the black ones, and then we put one over here and stuff. This actually used to be a big garage door, because this was a, like a Napa Auto Parts in the early 50s.
Well, and before that, it was a car dealership.
Yeah, there you go. So that's where so we ended up putting one here. This door will be gone. And like I said, what we're gonna end up doing is I'm gonna redo all the concrete here with Chad Ritter, but I'm gonna pour all new concrete along here, but then we're gonna do a new slab through here and redo this drain and make it just come to this drain. Because Amanda Cope's gonna help me figure that out with tapping that in for the gutters. But then again, you can see how you have the strips right here. So the new stuff is gonna be like what's in that picture I was showing you guys. It's, some people call it shiplap, it's more like board and batten, but it's a cement board. The cement board will go on, and then every 16 inches, you'll have the strips in there, and then that'll all be painted one of the, it's like an antique white, whatever is in that Rolodex of things they offer through Sherwin-Williams. And then this will be a black door, and then the black windows and the black wrap. Now, if you go back to the front real quick, I could show you something. This is all black now, and probably after tomorrow it'll be completely done, and like this one, so everything is black. And then up underneath here, we'll have a black soffit there too, so it's all clean and whatever. And then the stone and stuff, we're still gonna do the whitewash on it. Once the weather's better, just clean it up and keep what's there. It's like what we said before.
And the additional window that he's gonna put in the back, that was part of the original certificate? Okay.
Yeah, that's,
It looks really nice, by the way.
oh, yeah, that's,
The black, I went by it today and saw it and it looks really sharp.
and then I'm working with the other person that owns the upper to try to do the upper 3 as well, just to match them all, so they're all the same down the road.
So this building was a little different because.
You own that whole building?
No, the
It
upper
looks like the
story,
same building.
yeah, the upper story is like, someone else owns it, but it was like pulled in, 70 years ago, part of a restaurant, it was a kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the title companies,
weird.
Yeah, that's all that's the best way, it's weird.
Did you know when you bought it?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, and then the door, like the new one's not in there, I don't think yet. We redid and put a whole new door in and side lights, and she wanted to go with a decorative, like old style door. I heard you talking about doors, and it's really cool what she did. And that'll be all black. Right now it's white, but they're gonna paint it black because there's black buttons in the glass too. So it'll look pretty sharp.
So because he had some of those changes, we just asked him to come today. Again, the windows, we'd already approved the material. We were able to do just a staff approval with the windows. And again, it's kind of more of a nod to how the building was originally. I think we were happy that he kept windows in the spot where windows used to be, and to uncover the windows in the back was pretty neat.
And then the second that too, the way one of the reasons those two curved windows were cracking, well, someone shot it with a gun too. So, while there's no structure holding that up, and they were popping, just, there's no strength. So now by putting that like kind of a half or a third octagon in there with those windows, we're able to put bracing underneath to hold the whole corner of the building up in those two sides.
Oh, good. Okay. So it's more structurally sound.
That's the other reason we did it too, so they don't have problems down the road.
And you're using the original frame that was in there, right? At least what I can see from the picture of the wood.
About 60% of it, yeah. 70% of it we did. Yeah, they did a really good job, and they actually did all the black metal on that wrapped it. They all made it go around the best they could to cover it all. But again, like, it pops now when you drive by. You don't see plywood on the one side.
No, I mean, and for us, I agree, it just needs a staff approval as long as the structure's not, you're keeping that frame, and obviously you're actually getting back to the historical look of letting the windows be a part of it.
I think we're all excited about you investing into this building because it's been vacant for over 30 years, I think. So it's nice to see it being brought back to life again.
Yeah, Madam Chairman, may I address? Dan has the deep appreciation of the mayor and the administration. This was an unusual situation at this property, and it was dead in the water. Nothing good was going to happen. And Dan worked with the city, and we followed a very unusual legal process to get title to him. And he has improved it beautifully. It's long overdue, and I don't know if anyone else could have done what he did with his contracting expertise. It was just what he needed to have to evaluate the project and to see it through. So thank you very much. I'm a neighbor. I appreciate it, but I know the mayor, this was high on the mayor's list when he was elected to get action on that. And we banged our head against the wall for a long time trying to figure out how to get that property fixed up. So thank you, Dan.
No, you're welcome, and thank you. And we did do which is not really important, but we did do all new infrastructure with the sewer, the water. He can tell you, we started from scratch on it.
Yeah.
We went deeper than we thought, but we know it's new now.
Yeah.
So people are going to have problems because there was probably 3 or 4 different sewer lines going different ways.
Yeah.
I ended up over at the jail, but yeah. No, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And part of your original COA was the whitewash too of the limestone?
Yeah. Because we want to kind of preserve what's there. There's some of the limestone that's missing, and we're working with a stone guy trying to replace those chunks so people don't notice that the pieces are missing out of there. And then we're going to clean it up and try to make it all the same. That's where the whitewash is going to help on it.
Yeah, thank you. Anyone have any more questions for Dan?
Just appreciation for
Thank you.
working on the building.
Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
and updating us.
Oh,
about that,
yeah,
too.
sorry I was late. Our daughter has dance on
Actually,
Wednesday.
you were perfect. You're perfect on
She
timing.
pushed it ahead for me too. Because
I
Reed
sent
awesome.
one little text and said, "Are you coming?" And that's all I do.
We're like Dean.
All right, well, thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you.
Then we'll move down to elections. Do you want to do it now, or do you want us to wait till Craig is present, or do we wanna just take a stand now and make some motions or?
We have quorum, so it's up to you. I think it would be, it's
Yeah.
time, we pushed it now, this is the third time we've pushed it back.
Okay. If we can just have some nominations, obviously, the vacancy is president. And VP and treasurer, right?
Yes, those are the three roles we have to fill. I don't think I'm allowed to nominate, so.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
So,
You do have some new members, so I would keep that in mind. New,
I'd nominate Claudia for president.
let's look at that.
She's gonna be wonderful president.
She would be.
then, do we have to make a motion for each role then?
Would you accept that nomination?
Sure.
Okay, then you would want to make a motion.
I have to make it, or does anybody else need to?
I would suggest it be
Yeah.
one of these three.
I will make a motion to, I'm making a motion to nominate Claudia for
You're
president.
making a motion to have Claudia as president.
As president, thank you very much. I make a motion to have Claudia as president.
And we need a second for that. Chris has second. Now we need to, do the, nomination
You
for.
gotta vote for that.
Oh, that's right, yes, I
Yeah.
am, sorry.
Close your eyes.
You can vote.
I can also vote, okay.
It's not seventh grade.
All right. Well, all those in favor of Claudia Camargo being president of HPC, say yes. Yes.
Yes.
All those opposed, say no. Anybody abstaining? All right, then motion is moved. Now we need a nomination for vice president. Since you nominated me, I nominate you
Oh,
to
I
be
see.
VP.
I see how that goes.
You have the history knowledge behind the buildings, and when I'm not here, I think you would be a good guidance to the team. So,
Okay, but try not to be absent.
is that an acceptance?
Yes, I
Okay.
will.
All right,
I've been here long enough, I guess that's a good thing.
and then we need a motion to accept Luann as VP. You make the motion?
Yes.
Okay, Chris, and then we need a second to
I will second.
Katie. And we need to vote on the motion of making Luann vice president of HPC. All those in favor say yes. Yes.
I get a vote too, yes?
All those opposed say no. All those abstaining?
Before you announce the conclusion of that, Kelly, are you a voting member?
Non-voting. So I can still make motions and second them, just not participate in the voting.
Okay. We will move with this motion of Luann being the VP for HPC. And now we're moving on to treasurer, which obviously I know we don't have funds currently, but we still have to have a treasurer in order for HPC to.
Per our guidelines, we have, we're supposed to fill the president, vice president, and treasurer role. The only thing I could foresee with the treasurer role would be potentially the cemetery tours. And I can work with that person, on anything with that too.
Would you like to do it?
I'll nominate Chris for the,
Can I just be on the,
it's just small, the treasure is small.
Katie, would you want to do it if I said no?
I will.
There wouldn't be much involved with that, so.
Nominate Katie.
Okay. So there's a nomination. Now we need, did you accept that, Katie?
I do accept, yes.
And now we need a motion.
Because they're not here.
I'll make a motion for Katie Walker to be treasurer.
And then we need a second of that. I'll second that. Now now that we made the motion to have Katie as our treasurer for HPC, we need to vote on it, and all those in favor, please say yes. Yes. All those opposed, say no. Anybody abstaining? Then we move the motion. So that is covered. We want to move down to 2026 event updates.
To old business? Yes.
I think it's, we have the 2026, the voices.
Oh, I'm
and
sorry,
votes.
okay, yes, 2026 event updates, voices and votes. Today we received the 16 shipment cases to the Carnegie Public Library, and that was a big job. I got a call late last night, and they said, we'll be here at 9 a.m. today, so I was lucky I could grab a couple of the guys from the water department and help me get those off the semi truck and into the Carnegie Library, down into the basement, through the elevator, down the corridor.
Oh, wow.
But again, we're very thankful for the city staff. I wouldn't have been able to do that on my own, and I did get them biscuits and gravy to say thank you, and they were happy about that. So the display is here. The Smithsonian representatives will be here on Monday, so that's already next week. They are coming a few days early to check the display that's coming from New York. So it came here today from New York. And again, just to go over a couple dates with that. So the Voices and Votes display is a Smithsonian exhibit through a grant we got from Indiana Humanities, and that is opening to the public on March 28th at Carnegie Library, free to the public, and will run through April the 10th. We are doing a private reception on the 27th from 4 to 6 that I have sent everyone an invite to. So if you're able to come, it's an open house style. We'll do a ribbon cutting at 4, but you can kind of come and go as you please between 4 and 6 on the 27th. So if any HPC members would like to come and you'd like to bring a guest, please feel free to do that. Luann is going to help with some of the tour groups that we're going to have in there, and I appreciate your support through that whole project. That's been a year coming now, so it's nice to see it almost here.
Did everybody get that email from Allison? Okay.
The
Just
invitation?
making sure, yeah, okay.
And then the Historic Preservation Month photo contest has been going well. I'm sure Luann probably sent it around trying.
I did.
But that was picked up by one of the instructors, so they're actually going to use that as some of their, a class and one of
Is that
theirs.
Sarah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, Sarah
Yeah,
Zimmer's gonna
because I
pick
talked to
that
her
up.
about that.
So that'll be nice to get that participation and, again, to have some more submissions this year. I did send everyone that flyer. I'll resend that again. Thank you to, Katie has helped me translate a couple of the flyers that we've had, so we've done some Spanish flyers as well, so thank you for doing that. I think it's nice to have both of those out there. And if you guys could share those out as well on social media or with friends or anyone you think might be interested. It does not have to be a professional photographer. We actually prefer it's just a regular person, so. And we did try to specify that. I've had some people ask if that is only for 18 and under. That is for anyone. We have an 18 and under category, but we also have an adult black and white category and a color category. And they can email me for any information. So those are my only updates.
Okay. We can move on to old businesses then. It was basically welcoming the HPC. Welcome, Katie. I wasn't here last week, so. And do you want to touch base on any of these old businesses, Allison? Is there anything to add to
So
them?
we just had the approval from the 45 South Public Square. That was Craig and Colleen Everidge's building. Craig was present for any questions we had. That project was approved, but that is pending funding that is not yet available to them, but they're working on that. We did table elections, so I'm happy today that we got through those. And we did talk about the 26 events, again, Voices and Votes and the Historic Preservation Month photo contest.
All right, we can move down to reports then. Any reports, besides the ones presented, by any of the members?
Nothing for me.
I got stuff.
You always do.
I know, but I got stuff.
So
I
let
can't
me
help it.
ask, Kelly, do you have anything?
I do not, and I have to leave at 5:15 because we have a Main Street meeting.
Chris,
so
do you have
if I
anything?
cut out, that is why.
Go ahead, what's,
I should talk fast because you only have
Yes.
5 minutes, Kelly.
Yeah.
Right. I've got shamelessly promoting the show still, which is I sent you a flyer today.
Yep.
If you need more of these, Chris, I have a bundle. Do you need some more
I
for?
might not have
Or
any
did
more.
somebody stop by?
I'm not sure. I did see a brochure up there, or
Yeah. But you want some more flyers just to grab a few?
yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. The show is 26, 27, and 28 of next week. And then, I know you're not doing this, but I still like to talk about it. The Indiana Landmark Show is March 29th. So at the next meeting, I'll tell you how it went, if I did y'all proud or not. It's kind of hard to do my own show after this show because it's all a scramble. But anyway,
That's the Indiana Landmarks event.
it's
in
the one on Electric
Indianapolis.
Works, the Cook Cup. I talked about it last time. The Cook Cup is given.
Fort Wayne.
Yeah,
Yep, okay.
and it gets given all around the state, and this year it was given to Electric Works, so.
Nice.
And I was awarded that contract, so it premieres March 29th in Indianapolis.
Did you have an event flyer for the Electric Works event or any information?
Indiana Landmarks is floating them all around,
Okay,
but
I hadn't seen that from them.
you haven't seen it?
I
haven't either.
did, but you have to pay to go to the thing that they posted about it. Like it was
You have to pay to see what they're posting?
no, it was you had to like pay in order to go.
To the event.
Yeah, to go to the event. It wasn't a free event.
This event?
Yeah,
No, it's not free.
no, that's what I'm saying. I did see it, but yeah.
I don't even know what it cost. Was it expensive?
remember.
I
I
don't
want to say
I don't
between
know.
like 20 and 30.
Yeah, and there's reception too, so
Yeah.
that's probably why.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that money, so.
Well, I
sorry.
wanted to watch it, and then I was like, "You still have to pay," and I was like, "Well,
But it's
have
really-
Julian tell me about it again."
Yeah, and it should, the cool thing is that it probably will be in Fort Wayne this summer at Electric Works.
Oh.
It's usually when you do the one in Indiana Landmarks and the second one is on site, like when it was Eagles Theater or what, Charlie Creek Inn or in Madison. I did one there and then one on site, which would be fun. Then maybe you could come.
Oh yeah.
I know you're not coming to Indy for it, but it should be good. Except it comes the day after,
Of
which
course.
is really, I didn't choose any of these dates. They just chose me. It's so hard.
So you're taking a vacation in April then?
Oh, yeah, right. No, we're looking for her in April.
Oh
Yeah,
doing
that's not
tours.
her.
Please don't
I still have classes. No vacation for me now. No. But it is fun, and I love that they say from Angola, from Steuben County, because there aren't many people who do what I do in the state, let alone in our county. There's nobody who does what I do, so
Yeah.
that's pretty fun for me to publicize. They'll say, "Oh, you're from," new people like, "Oh, you're from Angola. That's so wonderful." It's nice for the town.
Nice recognition.
Yeah, it's nice for all
Good
of
deal.
us. Okay, that's it.
All right, awesome.
Okay.
Thanks.
It's almost 5:15. I did
Any
it. You did
comments
it,
for you,
Kelly.
Kim? Nope. Oh, thank you. Staff?
No.
All right, so I'll need a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Kelly. Second.
Second that.
Second by Katie. The meeting has adjourned. Thank you. Good meeting. Thanks, Kim.